is going up into the northeast part of the map. Is it September already? Because it looks like the circle is taking us back to school. Because they can do the math. They can see they have 4 players up. There's only 7 people up, so they know it's only 3. This is where the utilities are coming out. The Misfits is on the receiving end of the bombardment from Ran, from the unnamed. Ran does get the knock onto Misfits, so it's 2 members left alive from Team Misfits. Bucky hitting the backside of that UAZ. You know, this is where you want to take the vehicles to the very end. That's your little bit of a hard cover, and Bale does get the knock on a Bucky. Bucky, unfortunate, that Uzi not being able to do anything for him. So the unnamed, how the tables have turned. He does get Beowulf getting that call, getting that information from his teammates of where exactly he is. So it is Teal, Ran, and Raven, and he does find Percocet. So the unnamed, I was a little worried for there, but they're gonna walk away with the first match win. All right, Clue needs to clutch it up to save his teammates. He does. Oh, he's spraying over at Sparrow and does get the knock onto Sparrow. Unfortunately, Griffin is right there and does get the cleanup. Gets the trade knock onto Clue. It's just D-Mox off in the distance. He's coming rushing in. 4AB is definitely weak here. He's going to try to go confirm a kill. He does get the flush onto Sparrow, getting 1 kill point for himself, for his team. He does see Griffin spraying at him. Oh, but he does get taken out by Griffin. Unfortunately, was not able to clutch. Let's hop back onto Omen Elite, so King A did get the knock onto Percocet, and Beach with that M24 getting the knock onto Epic. A lot of teams, you'll see them shy away from that bolt action, shying away from that all or nothing shot, but Beach was like not a problem. They're just to the west of Rozhok, so it looks like they're coming for the rotation. They're coming in. This is one of Pro Era's favorite spots to be in, kind of the mountainous, hilly areas just next to Watertown. If you caught it, and Memo just peeking over the ledge and catches Jagger off rotation, catching him in that buggy. That buggy offered no protection whatsoever. Memo finding 7, doesn't quite get the shots, but we got 7 and we got Earl running with their tails between their legs trying to get away. But the zone shifts down into to the military base island is all encompassed inside the circle, and just the south part of the map. So you're going to definitely see a lot of these teams go for an early rotation, try to get across that bridge as soon as possible. When you're crossing that bridge, you definitely want to be either the first ones going across or the very last ones going across and waiting it out, maybe waiting out on the blue potentially, but you definitely don't want to be in that middle pack and getting funneled down right into the middle of it. Looks like Omen a little bit late to the rotation here. Usually they kind of loot the west side or east side of North George area. So it looks like King A, Wi-Fi, they're all in a car here. Haven't looted anything yet, so quickly Wi-Fi the Uber drops off King A to grab that other car within the garage, so they can, that vehicle management, you really want as many vehicles as possible kind of late in the late stages of the game. Wi-Fi just lost a couple stars from the Uber from crashing right there. Circle, and you have Misfits down in the compound. Misfits they just need to play patient here. They need to, the only way that they don't win this is if they take too many fights at once, divide up their attention, and they have too many people coming in for a third party or taking their attention away, or splitting up their attention. So Pittsburgh Knights are currently on a drop. They're definitely going to need that MK14. It kicks like a horse, but Pittsburgh Knights is definitely going to appreciate that armor and that helmet that they're getting in there, since they were so lightly looted before. You see the problems with split looting like that. So yes, split looting, it's good that you can loot very efficiently, splitting up like that. You're not sharing, a 4-building compound amongst 4 other people on your team, right? But then the disadvantage like this is you're so split up that if you do get knocked, that is a yikes, because your teammates are probably not going to be able to come and get the revive on you. Oh my god, Team Totality got gifted that circle. Misfits in the dead center. Misfits delighted with that circle right now. But Omen Lee coming in as well, and they started to take a little bit more damage as the circle just dropped. But it's going to the southern part. We have teams that are not in a good spot right now. Probably B2W and Arrow. They're pretty much right on top of each other. They have to fight each other to get out of military base. Temple Storm as well, needing to get in. Looks like Team Totality pulling the reverse strat of what Wildcard usually does. So Wildcard usually comes down on the right side. Team Totality looks like they came down on the left side and came on the southern part of the circle. So very good there. The advantages of that is usually it's pretty uncontested on that southern side. The bad parts about that is you need to know where exactly to come up. And there's only so many places that you can come up onto shore right here where the beaches are. Otherwise, it's just high cliffs that you can't scale. Up the hill from them. So Sam is just going to be eating the zone here. He's going to try to met it up. All Sam can hope for right now is perhaps Jovier and the Unnamed take each other out, and he might be able to get one higher placement. But right now, this is all that he can do.